Hey guys, welcome to our product review. This is the Piff Company. You already know it's your boy Elijah.
It's Josh.
Tay in the building.
Yes.
Sir, we on the product review.
Yes. Like I said, this is our pre-roll HighTimes Cannabis Cup product review. And so we're going to be going through these for the next couple of weeks. So definitely stay tuned and see what we got going on. Yeah, but for today's episode, we will be going over the INSA pre-rolled. This is the INSA Kush Mints, 1 gram pre-rolled. So I'm looking forward to this. You know, they say that it has about 32.79% THCA.
That's pretty high.
This is a pretty high strain.
Like really high, actually.
Yeah, this is a actually it doesn't say if it's like indica or sativa on the packaging. Yeah. But it's definitely a pretty high strain in terms of the amount of THC in it. So I'm kind of looking forward to see what this is.
You guys ever heard of Kush Mints before?
No, I haven't.
I have heard of Kush Mints. And I don't know if it's an indica and sativa off the top of my head, but that's something we can easily find out.
Yeah.
Let me see what's going on with that. Because Kush Mints, I've definitely heard of that before. It's supposed to be a top, like, you know,
a good strain.
Yeah, up there.
Nice.
This batch came specifically from East Hampton.
Came straight from East Hampton, Massachusetts. All right.
So it's a hybrid.
All right. So we got the Kush Mints today. It's a hybrid strain. Yeah. So yeah, let's get into it. So let's whip that thing out and see. Let's get into our first judging, and just so that you guys know, we are going to be judging this on 5 different criteria. We have the aesthetic, that's the visual, not the packaging, just the joint itself. Then we have the aroma, then we have the taste, and then we have the burnability and the effects. So to start us off, we're going to look at the aesthetics. Josh, what do you think about this joint?
It's like the last one we did, you know, the cone. So right there, I got to deduct points because it's not too original. You know, it's like they kind of just did it quick, just to put it out there.
Yeah.
Like the first guys we did, they had the whole leaf.
Yeah, they had the
whole leaf instead of using the cone. You know.
Yeah.
So I'd have, you know, I'm definitely gonna have to deduct some points.
Yeah.
Cause just for them using a cone, you know, being a little lazy. You feel me?
What would you give it?
Out of 10, I'd give it a nice solid 7.
Solid 7.
Yeah,
that's a good score. That's definitely a good fair score. I'll definitely, I'm around that same logic and thinking as well. I would prefer definitely a hand rolled joint. This is for sure a raw cone that they put this in. 100%. It has the cone shape. It has the raw filter, the raw papers. Definitely very nice, sturdy joint. Feels nice and cylindrical. No bumps, no cracks, no anything like that. The top is a little interesting. I like it, but I also am not a huge fan of how it like divots in the middle.
Really?
Yeah, there's like a little bit of a divot in the middle.
Just looking at how it's uneven too tells me it's gonna canoe.
Potentially, there is some potential there. So I'm definitely around that 7 ranking as well. I'm going to give this a 7 as well on aesthetic. What about you, Tay?
Yeah, aesthetic wise, I mean, one, I will say, like we said with the other one, it is rolled nice. You know what I'm saying? It is a nice, you know, you pull it out. This is definitely looks like, you know, I like the top, for example. Me personally, I like when it's the dividend, you know, because I always feel like if you know, when you burn the top, if it's ahead of it, then it just goes evenly, you know, once it hits that. So I do like that. No weed falling out, none of that shit. But like you said, you know, I see the raw tip in there. And personally, when I see a raw tip, and like a lot of dispensaries have it, I kind of wish I saw something like their own shit, you know, that they bring to the table. Like, like I've mentioned before. So
or at least a different brand.
A different brand or their own brand, you know. I think that's dope. So, yeah, personally, I'd give this a 7.
7 rounds for
7 is solid.
For the aesthetic. We're going 7s all around. All right, so let's see about the aroma. So we're going to go into the next thing. The next judging we're going to go into is the aroma. Let's see if we can get a little bit of smell from it.
I ain't vibing too much with it.
No?
I don't think it's bad on the joint itself.
On the joint smells, I get more of like a not a pleasant smell, I would say.
Okay, so what would you rank it? And you could also smell this too. This kind of gives it a little bit more of that weed smell in there.
Yeah, me personally.
Yeah. I give it like a 7.
7.
Because it might not be pleasurable to me, but it is it's a strong smell in there. You know.
What you say?
See, I like the smell of the joint better than the thing itself. I'm gonna have to give it a 6 on the smell.
A 6 on the smell. 6 on the smell. So we got a 6, a 7 from Josh, and a 6 from Tay. Let me see what we got going on here.
I definitely think the joint itself smells better though.
I actually have to disagree.
Yeah, it's a weird smell,
it has
right?
a
kind of a smelly smell.
Yeah, it kind of smells like
socks.
kind of like
sweaty
like sweaty. Yeah, literally, it smells like.
I smell no socks.
Oh no!
Yeah, but that's why I said I didn't like it, but someone
like
else might like it. But
it smells old and.
It's a strong smell, so I'll give it a decently high score.
It's strong, but it don't smell good. I'm giving this a 4, guys. I'm sorry, this don't smell good to me at all. Like you just said, it smells like sweaty socks.
What'd you give it, Josh?
Gave it a 7.
7, I guess.
Yeah, I'm a little.
Damn, bro.
Almost broke the joint, man.
Shit.
All right, well,
party foul.
I know you don't like. Let me see this before you break it. All right.
Oh no, Josh.
Man. All right, so now let's get into the next part, and these next two things are going to kind of go hand in hand, but we're gonna go into the taste and the burnability. So obviously, taste, we're gonna be figuring out what it tastes like when we smoke it. And burnability is kind of measuring, the ash. Is it burning? Is it burning straight? Is it canoeing? So we'll get right into that. And Josh, if you want to do the honors.
All right, thank you, my guy.
Yes, sir.
Never tried Kush Mints before?
No, I've never even heard of it.
I don't think so. Not to my knowledge. It's, you know what I mean?
Because the one time I've seen it, it looked just like this right here.
Yeah.
It's very frosty.
That's pretty
even. That's why I like that top. That's why I was like, I had a feeling when it's divvied in like that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the one thing that I added to, like, how you do the top. One thing I really put it in and
push it down. Yeah. That
smell got worse.
It got worse. Oh boy, that's why I put it low. That's why I put that thing low, because I didn't. It smells like you literally a sweaty sock. Like it smells like laundry or.
Yeah. It doesn't I put smell a 6, fresh. So I didn't rate it high.
Yeah, it just doesn't smell fresh.
Yeah, I wasn't too keen on this one.
Yeah, it's not like fruity or anything like that. But I'm definitely interested to figure out what this taste is going to taste like. What do you think on that?
Fucking with it.
Interesting. Okay. Interesting. What does it taste like?
Okay, got him coughing too. I ain't seen Josh cough in a minute. It's OG over here.
All right, so we're gonna see what this man doing. He coughing up a lung.
That's at 32%. We forgot about that now. That's high, bro.
That's true.
That's
so
high.
The effects might be. Hey, we'll figure
see
that
what's
out.
up with it.
But
because the highest I ever tried was like 31 on like a pre-roll. At least from my knowledge,
Yeah.
Dude, the most I've ever seen was you could buy a seed with like 42% THC on it.
Jesus.
Bro, but that shit was like $100 and something for just 5-pack. I'm like, bro, walk out of here.
Yeah.
But that shit probably got you dumb blasted.
So what would you rate this on on a taste?
I like the taste. It was like a floral, a kind of fruity taste.
Yeah.
So I kind of fucked with it. So I would go with like
no minty taste.
That's the thing. I don't taste much mint.
Yeah, but most of the time
it's a subtle taste. I taste it at the very end.
Maybe a little
at the very end. I would give it a nice.
But I feel like it definitely has like a good floral, like kind of like a floral kind of flavor. A little bit of a hint of sweetness, nothing crazy, no like fruity flavor.
I give it like a 7.
I'm giving it a 7. I'm kind of on that wave as well.
For the taste.
Taste.
Good. I like it.
It's definitely smooth. You know what I mean? Definitely really smooth. I like that. I'm kind of around that same thing.
Very clean.
I don't know. Just because it's not a real pungent, a real like strong flavor, I'm gonna actually go down a little bit too and give it a 6 as well. Yeah. So Josh, you said you're giving it a 7?
Yeah.
7. I'm gonna give it a 6, just because, like I said, not too strong of a punch. You know what I mean? It still isn't like a super fruity or a super minty. It's not really giving me that like minty flavor.
Yeah, but I like it. It's very clean. Yeah, it gives it like a nice. I don't know how to describe it. Yeah, I guess clean would be my best way, but I'm gonna give it a 7. I like
7?
it. Yeah.
Okay.
What about burnability? How's canoeing over there?
Nah, perfect.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right.
Truthfully, I'm gonna give that bitch a 9.
Yeah, I'll give it.
Look at that. So far, out of everything we've smoked, it's most of them started.
Burning, that's just slow.
Look at that.
Yeah.
And it's slow.
Yep.
Remember that when you said smoke fast?
Yep.
It was already halfway done
Yep.
at that point. This
Yep.
is smoking slow.
Yep.
It's not canoeing.
I give it a nice 8.
Yeah.
I can't give it a 9 because again, it's just a cone.
Just a
you
cone.
know, that right there.
But
Kind
I
of
mean,
makes it.
But as a pre-roll,
that's what
yeah.
parts of the burnability of it. You know what I mean? That's what makes it burn a little bit, better. But you're right, because it's being that it's not hand rolled. It being that it is, there's no like imperfections, right?
Yeah.
That and so
Like a machine probably made that cone, and then all they did was stuff it with bud.
Right? Because if a hand roll, there's going to be some imperfection. But if your imperfection is so small, so minute that it's like a perfect joint still, then that gives it a little bit to that. You know what I mean? But I definitely am rating this high on my burnability as well. I'm gonna definitely give this like a smooth. I'm gonna give this a smooth.
Smoking good. I like how it smells.
Smoking good, pulling good. I'm gonna give this a smooth. I'm gonna give this a nice 8. I'm gonna give this a nice 8.
Okay.
I'm gonna give this a nice 8. Where you at with it, Tay?
I said an 8.
What? 8 across the board.
8 across the board.
What did I say originally? 9?
I mean, you was saying 9. What you want to give?
I do like it though.
I do like it though, so give it a 9, man.
Yeah, keep it at 9, man.
Wait, I don't think I was supposed to hit this.
Cause look at we already
Chief Keef over here, guys.
Bro, give it a 9, dog. That shit's smoking slow.
Give it the
Fucking
9.
Chief Keef over here, bro.
Oh man, I took one hit, guys. I took one hit.
Oh yeah, that brings us back to our earlier episode, the rules on smoking, bro. Don't Chief Keef.
Listen,
Chief
man.
Keef.
Look, the road. We need a round table. We need a round table or something because it go from me to him. He passing me, and I got a Come on, man. Come on. But I ain't gonna lie, you right. The burnability, it is small. It is slow.
Slow, even. Shit, I give it a 9, bro. It deserves it.
Mm-hmm.
The effects.
We ain't even done yet. We gotta finish.
Yeah.
Hold on now.
Hold on. Wait till the joint done. Wait till
What
the
up?
joint done. Shit. Yeah, this is halfway through. I ain't gonna lie.
It's affected us. The fuck?
The initial, you want to give it your final rating though, like off the stop, or you don't want to wait until it kick in?
It's already kicking. I'm high.
He kicked in. I ain't gonna lie though. You right. This thing is.
It's proven. You suck in all the THC as soon as you like smoke it. You don't even have to hold it. You're just holding it to be a cool guy. You feel me?
What are you talking about right now?
Like you know those people that they go like that, like real like that. They do it quick, and then people are like, yo, you're not even smoking, you're not even getting high, but they are, because as soon as it goes in, your body already absorbed the THC, so now it's just smoking your throat.
Nah, but it's facts that if you inhale more and hold it in, you get higher.
Yeah, because
that's you getting lightheaded. That's just you getting lightheaded.
Yeah, true. That's true.
You gotta know your science, dog.
That's true.
Yeah, bro. It's just you being
But that
lightheaded.
shit bullshit shit though.
Like you remember the whole
bullshit shit.
You remember the whole trend where everybody was like taking a hit and then standing up really quick. That's
I feel like I heard that
elevator.
Though,
You get lightheaded as
Our boy passed out doing that shit.
Nah, that's
he
stupid.
blacked out. Okay.
Nah, don't be doing that. That's wild.
It's
You ever play Chicago?
Hmm?
Y'all ever play Chicago?
Never heard of him.
You don't know Chicago? Like when you so it starts with one person and you take a hit, you hold it in until it gets around to back to you, and then you could
We played versions.
We did that with a
of
bog though.
Yeah.
We
did that. Like this is on our earlier days, and we were fiending to smoke. You feel me? So we would have a blunt in rotation, and then some itchy motherfucker would spark another blunt. So now we got 2 blunts in rotation, and then some other itchy motherfucker would spark the bong. So now we got 2 blunts and the bong.
Yeah.
And then someone's like, "Yo, I bet you I can hit the blunts and the bong in one go." So they go.
Oh, yo, we used to have the craziest challenges,
bro.
The craziest challenge.
And then you had to hold it every time. You had to hold it until you hit all 3. Bro,
yeah.
that shit was tough.
Nah, I feel that. 100%.
Hey, yo, all these challenges, we was dead ass like we joke it, but we dead ass serious too. Like everybody was trying to do that shit.
Yeah.
But yo, I got you with 2 puffs this time.
Like you was determined, bro. Like it wasn't not, you know what I'm saying? You was really trying to do
for real.
it.
You was trying to outsmoke them for real. It used to really be like, nah, I could smoke more than you, bro. Don't play with me for real. I'm trying to think of some crazy shit that we should do. Like I already told this story though, like how like we bought like a gram of wax for 5 days straight. So we had like 5 grams in 5 days, and we were taking dabs of them. But like these dabs were literally like the size of like the top of your pinky, like, you know. And like then we dipped it in keef, right? And then we would take them, and then go around, and then after that, a bigger one. Yeah. And each one is getting bigger.
Let me ask you guys this: which one is gonna be tougher for you to take? A gob, like a whole gram of wax. You seen those videos where it's like a long piece of wax and they're just like shh.
Yeah, hell no.
Like that, or just toking the joint as far as you can, like burning that ash.
I could do the joint
in one toke.
I could do the joint. I can't do that dab, bro. That dab be.
You can only go as far as your lung takes, like your breath to take you for the joint anyway.
I think I could do that long.
Same thing for the dab.
Dab, you're gonna die. You're gonna die off that cough.
I mean, just so I've taken, like I told you just now, like I've taken dabs. I've taken big dabs, but whole things.
Yeah, I ain't.
That's a little.
Like that. That's the shit I see on TikTok.
Y'all never seen the YouTube videos of people passing out off them?
No, not passing out, but definitely getting smacked off them.
Bro, I remember there's this one rapper, bro. I'll always remember this, dog. I forget his name, something with an R. And he was at a convention. They were giving him a free dab. You feel me? And Shorty set him up bad, bro. Bad. Had like a dab like this.
Oh,
bro. You know what I'm saying? God. And you could tell he wasn't someone who dabbed because he didn't really. He's like, he's like, just like a ball and just inhale. She's like, yeah. Puts the fat shit. She's twirling it on it. Bro, he's hitting it, milking it, and just passes out. He's like, he starts coughing and passes the fuck out, bro.
Yeah, me, nah.
Crazy.
I learned my lesson. I'll cut that shit into fucking 2 or 4 hits if I have to. You feel me? I'm like, hold up, bitch. You trying to kill me over here.
4. This is more than 4, bro. That's like 100.
Bro, crazy, bro. Yeah, be careful with them dabs, folks. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the people that got the dab, the concentrate bags, judge kits. Those some troopers right there. You know, they toking it down.
They doing crazy stuff.
Let's move on to this final review here.
I think we're about ready. Yeah.
And what's the last one?
So this is gonna be the last one that we're gonna talk about. The effects.
Yes, sir.
How are we feeling?
I'm pretty high.
Pretty high.
I'm chilling. You know, Johnny Tsunami type of chilling. You know.
Alright, well that tells.
You know, that boy on a wave. He said, "You heard? You ain't even Pete." He said he on a wave. Look,
it says Kush Mints provides effects that are uplifting and happy.
That's how I feel. I got a big old smile on my face, bro. Literally, I can't take it off. That's how I feel.
I like it.
Yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm not gonna lie. I feel pretty happy. I'm feeling like ready to go for the rest of the day. Like, although it's a what? It's an indica or is it
hybrid.
It's a hybrid, so it's okay.
Yeah, relax.
I give it a solid 8. Solid
8 for the effects.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that. Cause it's not like, cause when I also think of effects, like also,
I'm expected to be stuck.
You know? There's some things that's gonna like
I'm stuck watching paint dry on the wall. Like, yeah, bro, this shit's getting crazy.
You know, but for what it does, like because it says that it's to give you the happy effects and stuff like that. I wish I can give half numbers. I would give it an 8.5, but like,
yeah, that's the reason I gave it an 8. It's not out of a 9 yet. It's not that strong.
Calming.
It's calming. Exactly. That's what I was gonna say. So I'm gonna give it an 8 as well. I like that. I'm gonna give it an 8.
Yeah, I like it. It also says, this is good. This is good stuff. You're euphoric. You know, going with happy. Yeah, I'd definitely give it an 8.
8 all around.
Yeah,
8 all around.
It deserves an 8.
Definitely deserves an 8. It's definitely really strong too. I won't lie. Definitely really strong. We haven't given anything a 9 yet because nothing really came in crazy.
Nothing is giving us the 1, 2. You feel me?
Just that one. I pull it that one time. It's like whoa.
Yeah. Like this is token. This is you know for sure. Good. It's just like
if we rated a 10, it better be a silent ass podcast.
Yeah. Literally 10 would have to be like. All right, guys, this was the
no ending. It's just gonna shut off.
Talk to you later.
Podcast is gonna shut off.
We'll just forget the review. Be like, we ran out of time. We're done. Let's go.
You know what I'm saying?
Literally. So yeah, there goes our rating. So for the end of this, so we basically rated it like this for the INSA Kush Mints. So we got the aesthetics. We all gave it a 7. So you know we like the pre-rolls, you know, the joints, but you know, come with some originality. We're gonna give originality a little bit more scores. The aroma, 7, I believe you gave it, or I believe you gave it a 7. I gave it a 4.
I gave it a 6,
and you gave it a 6. For the taste, I believe you gave it a 7.
Mm-hmm.
I gave it a 6, and you gave it a 7 as well. All right. Burnability, 8, an 8, and a 9.
Yeah.
And then for the effects, 8 all around. So there we go. That's what we have it for the INSA Kush Mints. All right, and that's what we got for the INSA Kush Mints.
All right. Next review is going to be on our podcast. Tune in for that. Can't wait.
Yes, sir.
What's next on the list for
the? Next on the list, we got the Apotheca Cream de Mints. It's a hybrid.
Okay.
All right.
So Cream de Mints.
Looking forward to that.
Yes. And remember, it doesn't stop here. Check us out on the podcast coming soon. Another product review.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You already know what it is, man. Be
You already
safe.
know. The Piff Company. Peace.
Sir.